Hello guys. Hello, my office. Today, let me introduce the spring using in sports, outdoor activities, and entertainment. The sample on my hand for the entertainment for porch switch spring, while the diameter over 5 mm. Mostly the material is stainless steel or carbon steel. Porch swing spring. Hammock spring. Porch swing spring for the outdoor entertainment activities. For entertainment, for sports, this is extension spring for the wire over 5 mm. For hammock spring, porch swing spring. Firstly, let me introduce the basic information about our factory. We are CNC spring machine manufacturer. CNC spring machine manufacturer. All our machines are CNC automatic. This is my contact information with the company Guangjin Spring Machine GSM. My WhatsApp code, my WeChat code, my WhatsApp number, and the email. Also, for more videos, you can find much more videos at this site. This is my contact information. We are CNC spring machine manufacturer, over 20 years experience. And today, the topic is the entertainment, outdoor activities, sports using for the hammock spring or porch switch spring. And this is our catalog. We also have it in electric version of the catalog. If you so turned off, we now have over almost 20 models available for spring coining machine, spring forming machine, covering the wide range from 0.07 millimeter max to 10 millimeter. This is our catalog. We are middle-sized professional CNC spring machine manufacturer, and this is our catalog with introduction in Chinese, English, key specification parameters showing. Okay, this is, and I'm a baker, and today here's this one for the wire 3 to 8 millimeter. So this machine with ability, and many client by this machine for the agriculture purpose, mass production, lactis for automobile industry, for a brake spring, for a clutch pad spring, for torsion springs, especially for the brake spring, as well for the outdoor like this, the hammer spring, porch swing spring. Here's a picture showing the 3 series for the cam base of 4 cameras for the with wire rotary for this machine. These springs belong to extension spring. So this a general idea, basic knowledge introduction. This page telling the general ABC knowledge about the extension springs. We now have the machine covering the feeding wire ability for the extension spring from 0.2 max to 10 millimeter or 8 stainless steel high carbon steel 8 millimeter for the extension spring feeding wire diameter length from 0.2 max to 10 millimeter for extension springs. Here's the basic knowledge about the extension spring divided into 3 big groups by the different ends, 3 different ends. For loops, for hook, for eyelet. Center hook, a side hook. Long leg, a short leg. Extension springs are widely used in many fields. For example, the chaplain, the kindergarten chaplain, the car's landing wiper, the trucks, the hammer spring, the porch swing spring, and many user sites for automobile, the brake springs. So the extension spring, torsion spring have a wider usage in every field of our daily life. Here now, this one installed completed. If you're interested, you can send me a drawing. This one for a feeding wire 3 to 8 millimeter. 12 axis, smart, set up easily for the heavy duty tasks. For heavy duty tasks, 3 to 8 millimeter for heavy duty tasks. The whole set machine, including here's feeder, material feeder, also called wire decoil, also called the wire decoil, then wire moving ahead to this cabinet, contain 2-man system, wire rotary and wire feeding, 4-wheel feeding rollers, gearbox driver, 15 kilowatt for the wire feeding motor, and the wire rotary 5.5 kilowatt for wire rotary. This cameras, all 8 handles are driven by respective motor directly for 8 handles for different difficulty, different complexity task, while using different lineup of the tools. For the simple or the like presently, for simple tasks, just need 3 or 4 of the handle during the program. Presently, the program for this are relative simple. You can see presently just 1, 2, 3, 4, just 4 handles during this program. For a pet stake, for a tent camp, ground stake, ground nail. We can also add in the sharpening device at the first stage for make these products. By this 8 carbon steel, 8 millimeter carbon steel at production output 8 to 12 pieces per minute. So this is a relative simple task. Here's 8 sliders. Here, every slider have 4 hyphen linear gateway. And here's the operating system. Operating system consists of the parts like a monitor, the handle, the keyboards, and the mice. Wireless mice, wireless keyboard, and the buttons for emergency, for power on, power off, and adjust the lid. So here's the operating system, and here's the content for the program divided into different lines for more complex, complexity. One contain more lines. Here's standing for the how many actions during this program. The green one is presently active. The gray one is unavailable at present or disactive at present. So X1 to X8, X1 to X8. Y for wire feeding. And the spinner and the manger. We call this one the manger or the queer. Wire rotary, this one with wire rotary, max rotating angle 340 degree, and the spinner. Usually, here's the spinner. So the operating system here's fix the key parameters, set a task, the quantity, the presently or completed quantity, the remain quantity, the remain hour to be produced this task. Here's to showcase every key factors you may concerns. And this one, we have it, the Chinese, English, or we also have a lot of deal to provide land in Spanish, Russian, or Turkish for different regions of the world. The client different regions of the world. Here's the Spanish. Okay, this is the heavy duty, smart spring forming machine for torsion, double torsion, and exchanger springs, as well for the wire feeding products. Here's the key parameters of the physical size in the special part. Telling the physical idea of this series. 3 models showcase on 3 modules telling 3 models. For the wire, feeding wire range, decoil, max loading ability, the chassis length. This is the chassis, and then holding a cabinet, all the electric parts, the servers, the transformer, holding a cabinet with a cabinet holding all the electric parts. Here's, and this work panel 6 feet wide. This to be loaded by high cube container. So here's different angle of this machine showcase of this machine. This is complete installed down. You just need to send me your task, your sample. We will go make sampling for you. If you this can be, if you order this machine, the dispatch, the shipping will come in very fast, within 20 days. Just need to go sampling, or if you need to come here for a free user training, then we will go next for the dispatch soonest. This is a presenter is ready. Just need to give me your task, give me, go next for sampling. Release me your order, then we will arrange the next step very soonest. And the specification key parameters. Specification key parameters. CNC spring machine manufacturer. We are CNC spring machine manufacturer in Dongguan, and our tax ride from our factory to Canton Fair halls. Here's challenge. You may concerns our quality, standing for our quality level. The key pass with key pass and the brand, the motor, the control system, the control system. We're using the SKF wire feeding, SKF bearing in wire feeding system, converters, relay, and the air contactor. So this is standing for our quality level of the machine, standing for our machine quality level. Stable, precise, provide the guarantee 18 months from the since the dispatch day, 18 months. This telling the structure, the inside of the cabinet, the inside behind the work panel, the chamber behind the work panel consists of two-main parts, two-main system, wire rotary and the wire feeding, wire rotary, gear driving, wire rotary, and the four pair feeding rods, gearbox driving, the wire feeding. This, the gear driving, wire rotary, the servos in the chassis cabinet. A general idea, a fast review this machine. Here's a fast review of this machine. Like you can take a picture or take a glance at the key parameters. The key parameters, the jobs ability, and mostly used for agriculture, lake time, lake teeth, tether springs, as well with drawer spring, the tillages. Also for automobile industry, for the torsion and extension springs for wire over 3 to 8 millimeter. Meanwhile, as we are CNC professional manufacturer, spring manufacturer, here's three big group of our machine for the cam base, camless, and the compression springs. This now in our workshop have some of the other models in different progress. I'll show you on different progress. We now presently for the spring forming of we now have 7 sets in the different progress in different stage for the assembly, fix on the tools, warm up running, go sampling, and this in the early stage. This one in early stage, we will go introduction further details about this machine. This one. This will come in for the dispatch. This will go in dispatch very soonest for the soonest dispatch. And this for the warm up running. This for warm up running. 3 days. Then go next to put on the tools. This the tool holder. Then go next to fix on the tools and insert the manual. And the insert the manual. Next, put on the tools, go sampling. Okay, this for 10, for 11 axes, including the spinner. Here's in the spinner. This with advantage, precise for the wire feeding control. Precise. This goes for the task 0 to max to 2.5 millimeter. Cameras 11 axes. Every handle 1 kilowatt. Every of them 1 kilowatt. And the slider, the slider fixed by high wind linear guideway. High wind linear guideway. You can take notice. Just need to move semicircle from lowest to the highest one. Then fix on the tools to push or press the wire bending in a certain directions by different lineup of the tools for different tasks. Okay, this is the one. This is the one. Operating system. Not touch screen. This is not touch screen. Controlled by the mice and the keyboard. Here's the key parameters. The key parameters for this machine. And the functions mostly use it for this machine. For extension, torsion, pull, artifacts, constant force, conveyor belt, ladder belt, a wire mesh, I-link belt. Usage, key parameters. And here's the rear view of this machine, rear view of this model. The work panel, rear view, the work panel, and the chassis for electric related, all related parts for electrics. And the rear view of the work panel, 8 handle paired with reducer and the server. The heart of the machine, wire feeding hub, with his ability, here's task and ability. Key parameters. Meanwhile, let me show you this one for the coming soonest dispatch and the training, client training completed. This client training completed for the dispatch today or next Monday. Training completed for the client. Stay here for the training completed. These 4 axes for the slant spring, the buyer for slant spring. This the buyer for the slant spring. 4 axes. The training completed. 4 pair of feeding rods. This one feeding wire ability 0.15 to 2 millimeter. 4 axes. 4 axes with advantage set up easily, set up and change, switch different tasks in a short time. To change another task for the skillful just need 25 minutes or half hour. This for the domestic, 2 pairs in the same model. This time, this client buying 2 sets in the same lot. Will dispatch tomorrow or next Monday. And the client stay here for about 4 to 5 days. Free user training, stay in our factory. And this, we are busy at preparing for the dispatch. The whole set machine consists of the wire decoil, and the layers holding the wire. Also, the necessary aids for a special different tasks. This is special for the slant spring, also called the canted spring, slant spring or canted spring. We are CNC spring machine manufacturer. 4 pair feeding rollers, high speed. For example, this machine mass production, the ball pen spring 0.3 millimeter ball pen spring at output rate over 300 to 450 pieces per minute. Over 400 pieces per minute for the ball point pen spring. 0.3 stainless steel ball point pen spring at rate over 400 pieces per minute by this machine. Here's to tell you a further detailed idea about our series with 3 models. Presently on the site is this. This is to be soonest dispatched 2 sets in the same order. 4 axes 0.15 to 2 millimeter. High speed 4 axes compression spring machine. With accuracy ability for processing the mini wire of 0.15 millimeter. For this one, with ability to coiling the max spring OD, max spring OD, 36 millimeter. This one for max spring OD, 36 millimeter. 2 pair of feeding rods. So the whole set tools, including here's the wire feeding tools, including the guiding plates, wire feeding tools. Then goes to here the spring coiling tools, the coiling finger and the cutter and the pitch stick. So control adjust the program adjust the pitch and the OD and for the final cutoff. So the compression spring 4 key parameters controlled by every of the servo motor. 4 key parameters, 4 axes. So this is a reason to make it at high speed running. This the most important advantage for this machine, high speed. To change, switch next task in a short time for skillful just needs 25 minutes or within half time to change into next task. This compression spring we now have 3 models in a similar function. 2 axes, these 2 axes, 2 model 2 axes. As well, we have the 4 axes. This one model GJ28. Well, soonest for the dispatch. This, the whole set machine consists of included the main machine, the wire decoil, the daily tools, the holding box, and the special spring forming tools. And the list area for the spring forming machine. This is the one warm-up running. This one warm-up running. We are spring machine manufacturer in Dongguan City, South China. Within 2 hours to Hong Kong. Within 1 hour to Canton Fair Halls. Now in warm-up running, take 3 days for warm-up running. The operating system. Here's the operating system. Chinese, English, Spanish, Portuguese, Russian, Turkish. Presently in Chinese style, not touch screen, operate by keyboards, adjust the late, emergency, power off, power on, adjust. Here's and the mice. So this is setup programming. Presently, the green one is active. The white background is different parameters or different parameter for the cycling for needles, for probes, spinner. And this is the one for the heavy duty. One more time. This is the one. One of the usage to mass production, the hammer spring, the porch swing spring, the hammer spring, the agricultural leg time, leg teeth. This is our nameplate. We are CNC spray machine manufacturer. And here's my contact information. Interest, please take picture list or scan to add my WhatsApp or WeChat. Send me your inquiry by any way, by any means you like. By WhatsApp, by WeChat, by email, or you can find some more videos. If you would like to get the electric catalog, please send me your request, or please add my WhatsApp first. I will send you the electric catalog of our all models. Or you can send me your special design or special task by the sample pictures or by the drawing. We will give you the suggestion, give you a couple of the models for your comparing.